Did you pay for the HDX or the SDX?
HD.
Or did
It's
I?
Shinkai. It's Shinkai.
I know.
I gotta spend the extra dollar, man. I gotta spend the extra dollar. It's worth it. I like being lied to. Kind of gets me off, you know?
Oh my god!
Hello, fellow weebs and otakus, an episode of Anime Fix, for your fix for all things anime. I'm Chase.
I'm Lance.
Hi, Lance.
Hi, Chase.
Does my voice sound deeper or like more raspy?
Is yours?
Yeah,
A little bit.
I'm sick.
I'm sick too.
Yeah, but your voice isn't deeper. I was looking forward to that raspy voice.
I don't think you can get any lower.
No, your voice is pretty deep, pretty low.
Yeah. I mean,
I'm okay with it. Well, what we were talking about and reviewing today, bud?
5 centimeters per second. Hey,
Yeah,
do you know how fast cherry blossoms fall?
I fall 5 centimeters per second. Do you know how
Yeah.
fast a rocket launches from a launch pad?
How fast?
I don't know. 5 kilometers per hour, I think. So
Yeah, that's what they. Yeah.
I will say this:
Yeah.
Shinkai does it again. He never fails.
I was gonna ask.
Unlike the other dude that I can't remember his name, Ghibli. I know it's a studio, but I don't even care what his name is because Shinkai can't fail. Go ahead.
No, I was actually going to ask you because obviously you're correct. He does not fail.
No.
But do you notice, like, because this was made in 2007.
Yeah.
You fast forward to something like Weathering with You is 2020. So, and there are still older films that we haven't watched or talked about yet. Do you notice, like, do you feel like his directing style, writing style, animation, like, I mean, obviously animation can improve with increased budget, I imagine, but
Yeah.
like the story itself, do you notice any improvement or do you feel like it's just
Definitely improvement. I mean, he's gotten way better over the course
yeah
of the years. He's improved his craft. Like, these are just a collection of, I mean, they're short stories, but they're all the same short story.
hmm
So, like, I think, because I have the manga, and the manga, I think, is the complete story of Takaki, the entire one. Whereas this, I think he just picked out the main points of it because it'd be too long.
hmm
But overall, I enjoyed it a lot. But yeah, he definitely gets better with time.
yes, I agree. I don't want to discount his current works, like saying, oh, it's just as good. It's not. I think that Weathering with You and Your Name and those are much better, but better in a sense that, like, he's had time to hone his craft and improve. This is still, though, on its own, amazing. I loved it.
Yeah, I loved it too. You want to do it by episode?
Yeah, sure.
Go over it by episode. All right, so
Yeah.
episode 1. What's your thoughts on that? I think that was my favorite. I think that was my favorite episode.
I agree. I kind of got a little nostalgic. I had a friend in the most narrow sense. I had a friend that I had a similar relationship with. We would write letters.
No, like platonic or like romantic like that.
Platonic.
Okay.
He lived in another country. At least, well, he still lived in another country. But we wrote, letters to each other. I don't remember why. I think it was something like, everyone like can, talk on the phone or chat. Or like, let's write letters. Something very more effort, I guess, would go into it. I forget what the succinct reason, but we just had to write letters, so we wrote several letters for a few weeks, and then we grew apart. Then we connected again and did the same thing again, and then grew apart again. And it's just, I think it's something that happens when you live only hours away, like several miles away. But like if you're in different countries, let alone different cities or different states or province, wherever. It's very difficult to maintain, because you fall behind. But I really connected with that, the
Nice.
whole letter writing thing.
Yeah.
Did
I'll
you
still
think?
call you every day when I move.
No.
Uh, yeah, I thought that was I thought the way like the very first scene when she's standing, Akari standing with the cherry blossoms falling 5 centimeters per second, like all around her. Like I was shocked by the production value and shocked by the artwork because I
Yeah.
wasn't expecting that with a 2007 2008 movie. And I was like, wow, well, what was I thinking of Shinkai? What was I expecting? Garbage? No.
No.
I,
Grade A.
I should be expecting top tier anime.
S tier anime. So it was Shinkai. So S tier stands for Shinkai, but now we have
Yeah.
to go into like S tier 1, S tier 2, S tier. 'Cause
Yeah.
now Shinkai puts tiers on S level.
Yep. You think we've been spoiled with Shinkai? You think we should have
Absolutely, we've been spoiled. I
I
can't look
know,
at another
but
anime the same.
do you think we should have watched all the Studio Ghibli films first and then watched Shinkai?
Yeah.
I know. I was like, nah.
No, it's okay. It's okay. Studio
Yeah.
Ghibli is. I appreciate what it did for anime as a whole, like increasing the popularity, making it more
Yeah.
accessible. Like I think props will always go to Miyazaki,
Yeah.
who is the for that, and the fact that he's still creating movies, and he's like, I don't know what, 150. I know he's not that
No.
old, but he's getting up there, and he's still making films. Like I think that says a lot about his appreciation for the craft and his dedication. So
Yeah.
respects for that. But Shinkai is next level.
I will say Miyazaki walked so Shinkai can run.
Yes.
I would say Shinkai run. I probably say Shinkai flying.
Miyazaki walked so Shinkai could fly.
Yeah. 100%.
I really liked it. I
li-
was kind of the train.
Yeah.
Have you ever been on?
I've never been on. Yes, I have been on a train. I get sick on trains. It's horrible. I get really sick because of the motion sickness because it moves
Yeah.
back and forth and sways. It's horrible. I'm never going on another train again. I took
What's
a train from South Bend to Chicago, and I was like, oh my goodness.
Oh, that's not even that bad. That's
Yeah, I know, but it's pretty bad for me.
Um, so I've been on a train a couple times. Both times that I went to Chicago, actually, I took the train. And so the first time I went, though, the fact that they kept stopping for maintenance,
Yeah.
that was very real. Because so it's like a 3 to 4 hour, train ride, right? And so I left Chicago. The train was supposed to, I remember this because I was running through the streets because I was like, oh my God, I'm going to miss my train. Booking it. Like I'm pushing people out of the way. So move. I'm running. And I get there, barely make it. And it was delayed an hour
From leaving?
from leaving the station.
Oh wow.
Then, so that right there, then we finally got on. We stopped. I forget why, but we stopped out in the middle of nowhere for some reason, and we were there for like 2 hours. So I should have gotten home by 10.
Yeah.
I didn't get home till like
one.
2 or 3 in the morning.
Oh yeah. Jeez.
So, like that, those stops on the trains
But you
like
stopped in
that.
the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, it's like that. And
I want to know why Takaki and Kari picked the snowiest day of the year to meet up.
didn't she say for him to bring spring with him?
Yeah, he failed that.
Yeah, that we straight up failed. Like, um, what time period do you think this took place in? Because
I know what time it took place in. It showed what time it took place in.
I missed it. Then what year?
Yeah, in episode 3,
2008.
yeah. So it was 1998 to 2008.
Okay. Okay. It's really odd to me. Why
Because
would
they
they
don't have
have?
cell phones when they're kids.
Yeah, that's why they write the letters. Um,
Yep.
but it was really odd to me though, like in the train station, how they had
Yeah.
that wood fire stove to stay warm.
Well, it's a rural area. Don't have
Okay,
a lot of
that's
money, probably.
okay. That all right. That makes sense. That was why I was starting to question like when it took place because like that
Yep.
seemed very old.
I mean, 1998 is pretty old. I'm old.
Is 1998 that old?
We're closer to 2040 than what, 2000? I don't know.
I mean, technically, yes. It's we're in over a 40-year time span. If you're less than halfway there, then yes, you are closer.
I'm so smart.
Yes, you are. And you did that
Yeah.
without thinking. You just knew.
Oh, no. I thought I turned my head to the right and looked up.
Um, but yeah, like I guess well, not only do they not have phones, right? So you can't just call her and tell her, "Hey, train's stuck," right?
Yeah.
Um,
They had to trust each other that she was still going to be there and he was still coming.
yeah. And not only that, but it's hard to like, when you're traveling, like like that. It's not like you can go, oh, on a whim. Hey, bad weather. Let's postpone it for. No, you just keep going. You bought the
Yeah.
ticket.
Yeah,
You're ready to go.
and then like him crying the whole way because he's so anxious.
Mhm.
And then it's like Akari just go home.
I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed.
But they tell their parents like, hey, they probably didn't tell them anything. They probably just left, right? They're 13.
I don't know.
He didn't come home that night, and she didn't go home that night.
No, they stayed in the
Shack.
yeah. I don't know if they told their
I
parents.
was like, they don't have a plan. There's no plan here. Because like, are they gonna go to a love hotel? They don't think they can because they're only 13. And I'm sitting there like, oh, they're just gonna go to a random shack in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah. Probably told somebody.
I don't know.
No.
Doesn't seem like it. He.
Hey,
Well,
listen.
remember, like,
You don't let love. You don't let other people stand in the way of true love.
he did. Takaki did. He let himself stand in the way.
Yeah. Moving, he should have just ran away from home and said, "I'm not moving to another city. I'm moving out to where." I keep wanting to say Kane, but that's episode 2.
No, Akari.
Akari.
Yep.
Yeah, it was good. So
Yeah, I liked I liked the feeling of hopelessness and struggle that he felt. Like I felt that myself, which was really good on Shinkai's like obviously part. It's obviously Shinkai is gonna make you feel something.
Do you wanna go to episode 2 now?
Yep, episode 2. I'll let you lead that
Alright.
one. Since you know Kane so well.
So I really Kane. I don't know. I liked her, but I had some mixed emotions because she seemed so dependent. Even her decision to take it one step at a time was dependent on someone else telling her, "I take it one step at a time. I don't have it all figured out."
Yeah.
And I really, I guess when I say I have mixed emotions, I get really frustrated with when people are like, just do it. You're putting too much effort into this. Like, if it's important enough, it'll not even putting in the effort and just doing it. It'll still take time.
Yeah.
But the stuff like picking a drink, what drink you want out of the
Yeah.
that's not that important.
To be honest with you, bro, I take forever picking drinks.
Oh my!
take
I knew you were
forever
gonna say
doing
that.
things. I do. I'm trying to be more like you, Lance. Okay. I base most of my decisions off what you do.
Please don't. I make enough mistakes. For more than one person. But that was so frustrating because I just wanted to see her fly. I wanted to see her just go her own way, and it was just like,
But she's in love with Takaki. She
yeah,
wants him to see her, but he doesn't. He's looking off in the distance. For Akari.
Um, real talk though, like the talk about like when you perceive something and you think something's going on, and then you get the other side and it's not happening the way you think. She keeps thinking that he's
He's
texting somebody
texting,
and he's
which,
deleting those text messages.
yeah, yeah. Which I think he's texting Akari because they actually have cell phones now, and they have
Yeah.
to wait like 3 weeks
Yeah.
for letters. But like he writes them all out, then deletes it, and I'm like,
Oh,
Takaki, you're in your own way. It's like her
yeah.
trying to pick a drink. Just send it.
Just send it. I she already likes you, dude. Like unless you say something super just creepo or just like go like hey, or just something weird, she's not going to hate you,
Yeah,
right?
no,
She already likes you, so just be authentic with her.
yeah,
But I think I really struggled in episode 2. Like I liked it a lot. I think I probably liked it more than episode 1. I was also because maybe because I was struggling with just watching them get in their own way, and
yeah,
I hate that when I see that in people. Like just
yeah,
push forward.
yeah. I agree. I got really nostalgic with like going home from school, stopping by a convenience store on the way home. Obviously, I didn't have a scooter, but I did that a lot when I had a car. Like
Uh,
before I got the job that I had, I would stop by a convenience store every day on the way home.
mhm.
And I was like, yeah, that's nice. I enjoyed that.
Um, I think she's too hard on herself too. Like the surfing.
Yeah, why
I
she
could
doing
even
surfing? Is she only doing it because her sister at the beginning, and then she starts to like it?
think so. But I mean, she makes it further than I would.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Like she's like, I'm not that good at surfing. Like you actually get on the board and get out into the water. Like I couldn't make it that far.
Yeah,
I would probably capsize before I even left the beach.
I thought it was pretty dumb how she took her future prospects homework and made a paper airplane out of it. I was like, you gotta turn that in. You gotta go find that.
Yeah, but no, she's not. But now she's just living one day at a time, right? And then in that moment, she wanted to make a paper airplane. Um,
You're probably living a better life than Taki, honestly.
uh, she did. I don't think she ever did because she never told him how she felt.
No, because she realized that he wasn't seeing her.
Yeah.
That was that cool scene where he's looking off into that giant cosmonaut space thing, right?
Yep.
And he's in the light, she's in the dark at the very beginning, and then
Mhm.
she stands up and is like, "We're both looking that way now," but
Yeah.
he's not looking at me.
Yeah, like her whole story arc between like if I can catch this wave, I can tell him that I like him. Um, what else did I'm gonna work so hard because I want to get into the same high school.
Yeah, Taki's
Yes.
also an idiot because Kane was a dime.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, and he's still pining over his elementary school crush that he's too scared to just send a text message to. I'm like, you talk to this girl every day, you have a connection. Just go for her.
I I would love to see more into his evolution with archery.
Really?
I was
Because
kind
he
of
always misses his target. He never hits bullseye.
it's close though.
He's close, but he never hits send.
Yeah. Oh, great imagery there. But no, it's just I don't know. Something about that was kind of like the surfing I get because it was a new character and we're being introduced to her and that's her hobby. But I don't remember seeing in episode 1 any interest in archery from Takaki. So kind of like that he picked it up. I mean, yeah, he picked up a club. We can naturally assume that he just had a hobby that he liked and he practiced at it. But I'd like to kind of see it's little details. I want to see kind of when he was first introduced to it, and I want to see kind of like his evolution with that. Um, Maybe that's something that gets explored on in like the longer form style of the manga. But
Yeah.
that was
I'm
something
excited
that
to
stuck
read
out to me. Yeah.
I'm excited to read it now.
Have you read the novel?
No, not yet.
Okay. Because I don't have the
Got
manga,
to.
but I bought the novel.
What was So do you understand the meaning behind the title?
I mean, it's the speed of. Oh, you mean of episode 2, Cosmonaut?
No, no, no. Of the whole collection of short stories, 5 centimeters per second. Like I know it's the cherry tree, but do you know what the cherry tree and the petals represent?
Don't. You're gonna have to tell me.
Yeah, I looked it
Did you
up.
look it up? I
I
knew you
looked it
looked it
up.
up.
I had to look it up. I was like, well, because I said the title in the very first like couple of words, all right, in the first couple
Yeah.
sentences. I was like, oh, hey, there's a title. That was fast. But Akari and Takaki represent the cherry tree with all the petals and how close they are. But between distance and time, 5 centimeters per second, which is distance and time, they slowly start to fade away from each other.
Ooh.
And that's why in episode 3, she is getting married and everything. So, but yeah, I thought I'd make that revelation to you real quick.
I appreciate that. That's really deep. I like that
I
a lot.
know, right? It makes more sense with the ending that I hated.
Yeah. He's just all alone. He doesn't have anybody. He just has his job, but he doesn't even have that at the end. He quits.
Yeah, but he needed to quit. It was draining him. It was making him so depressed, just going through the motions every day.
Okay. So like
I
job is
understand
making you
that.
depressed. You are depressed. Like you need to change your life.
No, so like I mean, look at me, bud. Look at me. Hated my job. Changed the job. I'm way better now.
That's true. You are a lot better now.
Yeah.
But you could also
I went
no.
therapy. I went to therapy.
I
Can't say
I
that.
no, I take that back. Your job is I know the type of job you had, and that's hard to separate yourself from.
I know the type of job you have. I know it's hard to separate yourself from that.
Yeah. Um but yeah, sometimes you do have to change your job. That's true. Like if
But this gives him time to find himself, like you said, and
you do
understand what's happening.
I wonder how much it costs to find yourself.
Let's go into episode 3. So Kane realizes in episode 2 that Takaki's never looking at her that way, so she cries herself to sleep at night. That's okay.
It's okay that you're just, miserable every night. Love
She
your
gets over it.
life,
She gets over it eventually.
of course.
Taki doesn't for a long time. Well, I guess he does, but let's go on to episode 3. So episode 1 is when they're elementary school kids. Episode 2 is when they're high school kids, and then episode 3 is when they're adults.
Were they high school kids in episode 2 or middle school?
Middle school, maybe. I have no idea.
I
They're driving,
remember-
so that can't be middle school.
They're not really driving.
I think it'd be at least like 15, 16.
It's
right?
a moped.
Yeah, my sister couldn't drive a moped until she was like 15 or 16.
Maybe
Like a
it's
motorcycle.
Yeah.
Those
Mopeds, what
things
they
get pretty fast.
listen. You can drive a moped. You could lose your license from a DUI and still drive a moped.
No, you can't. You're operating a
can.
motor vehicle.
I'm pretty sure because I've known people who they just drove a moped.
Did it illegally. Yeah, I've known people that drove mini motorcycles with a suspended license. Would they do it illegally? No.
That's true. I never thought that if you commit a crime that you would continue to commit a crime.
Yeah, I know, right? Shocking.
I'm looking it up right now.
Just another Tuesday for them.
All right, anyone who is at least 15 years old. Oh, you do need a valid driver's license.
Yeah, Lance.
At least in our state.
Well, I don't know about Japan. It might be different in Japan.
How old do you have to be to drive a moped in Japan? Oh, 16.
16?
They have to be in high school level, yeah.
Yep.
So
Makes sense though.
maybe
They go from middle school to
what did
school.
Kade mean though when she was like studying to make sure she got into the same? Or maybe I'm thinking of the other girl, Akari.
Well, because he's trying to get into Tokyo, right? And she doesn't know what she wants. I think she wanted to try to follow him to Tokyo, but she's
Okay.
too scared because she doesn't know what she wants to do.
Okay. Yeah. So middle school, high school, adult.
Yep.
Um.
But yeah, he hates his job, typing away. I like the curtain where it shows him curtain flashes and he's not there anymore. That was cool
Yeah.
because like he's there physically but not mentally.
Mm-hmm. What did you think of the ending music?
Pretty upbeat for that sad of story. That's usually how anime goes, though.
I was thinking though, I was like, is it over? Because like, I mean,
I know it ended so abruptly.
yeah, but
It makes sense though. So like every time he was seeing Akari, there's just illusions.
yeah,
Just his illusions. So he had a girlfriend for 3 years, and then she texted him out of the blue one day, like, "I don't love you anymore." Like what? What?
Been
Can't tell
there.
that to my face.
Been there.
I've been there too. I've been
yeah.
there too.
That's a tough bullet to swallow, and I've done that to people too.
I have to. What goes around comes around. You know.
Can I tell you something? Can I tell you something? When I've done that to people, this is
You want everybody else to know? All of our 20 listeners. Be a jacket thing all over again. I'm gonna get you a jacket for Christmas, by the way.
You should. It better be green, deep green, and make sure that you get the same one, so I can like.
It'll be an Attack on Titan one with the scout logo on the back.
Oh, I would love
Deep
that.
green.
I would love that.
Anyways, go ahead.
No, I get why. Get why. All right, so maybe I'm different, but I feel like this is the reason. It's kind of empowering.
What? What do you mean empowering?
When you
Choose your words carefully there, bud.
would you say you've been broken up with more than you've broken up with other people?
I say I've broken up with more people. My wife says people have broken up with me more, but I don't know if my pride can handle that.
So if we're looking at straight like relationships, not like casual dating, but like relationships, breakup, right? For the first part of my dating life, I was broken up with almost consistently.
Oh.
Right? And so the first time I broke up with someone, it was via text. I was like, this is very cathartic and satisfying.
You got a rush from that?
Is all right, the reason why is because so many times in those other ones, I get why we broke up.
Mm-hmm.
They broke with me. I was kind of in the same place too, but I was too much of a chicken shit to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And they just did it. In this situation, I was in the same spot that I was in those others, but this time I took a stance and said, I'm ending this. This isn't working out. It felt good.
Mm.
Yeah.
Nice.
I can and it was via text, and I could kind of like, it was very empowering. It's like taking back all the harm that was done to me.
No, I can't. I don't know how that feels.
You don't know how it feels to break up with somebody?
I do, but like I felt sad. I didn't feel like I don't know. I don't know what. Define the word cathartic for me.
I guess. Oh wait, you could say it's dealing with the pent dealing with pent up stress, emotion from previous experience. So like
Okay.
a cathartic experience is like let's say you had a bad relationship with an example is you have a bad relationship with your father,
Yeah.
then he passes away. You never get to deal with that closure. Like you never get to deal with that anger or stress or frustration that you had with him because they're gone now.
Yeah.
And then later down the road, you get either through a father figure or through a letter, a memory, or something like that, or therapy or something like that. You deal with that previous stress or angst or sadness or whatever, cathartic,
Gotcha.
catharsis.
I can
And
relate to that.
so after being consistently being broken up with, and finally being in the same spot as I was in those other situations, and then I taking the charge,
Mm.
um, it was very cathartic. It was very satisfying. And I don't. I felt bad for the other person. I'm not going to assume they were upset. That would be pretentious. But if they were sad, I feel bad for them. But for myself, I felt good.
Good. Yeah.
And
I can relate to that.
yeah. I get why
Okay.
people do it. Yeah, I get why people do it.
Yeah, I get it. But most time for me when I broke up with someone, it was for another girl.
You're a horrible person.
I know.
I would never do that.
It makes what you say sound way better than what I just said.
I've never broken up with someone for another girl.
I think I've been single for a total of 10 weeks of my life once I started dating.
I think the longest I've ever been single. I want to say probably 2 years
2 years, like in a stretch or total?
in a stretch.
Wow, that's a long time.
I chose that too.
Yeah,
I was,
chose
I was
not to
that
be
was
single.
right after I broke up with the girl that I said the first time I broke up with somebody.
Yeah.
I said I'm not going to be in another relationship until I'm ready.
Were other girls trying to be in a relationship with you?
Went on dates, sure, but see, I'm the type of person where I probably won't. I'll disappear. Like I'll ghost you
Yeah.
before you get a chance to let's be in a relationship.
Oh, so once you feel that coming on, you're like, nope, block.
Oh, I don't block. Well, I've only blocked one person because they were drunk one night and they were spamming me a lot.
Aw.
I was like, I'm not doing this, and so I just blocked.
What do
and
you mean I've done that to you?
My friend, I didn't go on a date with you.
Oh,
Um,
that's not what you call it? Okay.
But no, yeah, no, I went on dates, sure, but yeah, I was like, if I didn't think I was going anywhere, I just stopped talking to him, and I didn't think any twice of it. So
That should.
maybe they, somebody out there who was like, man, I really think this guy's a catch, and then I never heard from me again, and they were like, I do something wrong. I don't know. I never stuck around to find out.
What do you think about when you saw a car with a ring on? Do you think it was Taki or not? In episode 3, remember like when you were panning to her, panning to Takaki, and you saw the ring on Akari's finger? I immediately thought, nope, that's not Akari. That's not Takaki's ring. It's someone else.
I thought it was Akari. You talking about when they crossed the
No,
train
no,
track?
Yeah, I knew it was Akari. But I mean, like in the beginning of episode 3, where like it was slowly panning between both of
Oh,
their
absolutely
lives.
not. No, no. I never
Yeah.
once thought it was him. Can't be.
Yeah, can't be.
After he biffed it in episode 1 and 2, I mean,
He didn't biff it in episode 1. He was right there with her with episode 1, but he definitely biffed it in episode 2. Definitely did.
yeah, he let it go. He dropped it.
Be honest with you though, I think Kari's better with the other dude because like pretty sad life he's got going on.
Well, it's only sad because he's alone.
No, he wasn't. He had a girlfriend for 3 years and then got dumped.
You can still be in a relationship and be alone.
Yeah, that's true, I guess.
Or maybe lonely.
Did he really get a message that says "I still love you," or is that just his illusion?
I'm gonna vote illusion.
I'm gonna vote illusion too because every time he saw Akari, it was illusion. And then like at the very end, when it's the trains going both ways and they turn back to look at each other, and she's not there, he's like, "All right, that's the end. I'll move on." It only took him, 30 years. That was a funny laugh.
Oh man. Can't think of anything else to say.
I mean, it was a short movie. It was
an hour. It was an hour and 3 minutes.
Yeah, I wonder how long it would take me to read it. Because I was gonna read it instead of watch the movie, but
Why?
I don't want to pay for it.
Let me ask you,
but I paid for it.
Did you pay for the HDX or the SDX?
HD.
So did I.
It's Shinkai. It's Shinkai.
I know.
I gotta spend the extra $1, man. I gotta spend the extra $1. It's worth it.
We have 2 other films. So I actually went through
Shinkai?
2 features. There's tons of shorts. I'm sure that together they look like those could be their own episode because they're all like, I think the longest is like 25 minutes.
Mm.
But actually, so while you were looking up things about this movie, I was looking up what other films there are.
Oh, okay.
Excuse me. One of them we can't see.
What? Why?
It's not available in our country.
What is it?
The Place Promised in Our Early Days.
Oh, well.
2004. We can buy the manga and read it.
We're gonna start doing manga reviews. What's going on?
I mean, if we're
probably have more time to read manga, honestly, than watch movies and TV shows.
It's true. We have The Place Promised in Our Early Days. So we're gonna have to do something clever and try to watch it, in another country's VPN.
Yeah.
And try to say we're in Japan because we can't watch it here.
Gotcha.
And then we have Children Who Chase Lost Voices.
I heard that one's really good.
And then we will have completed our Shinkai feature film collection
Until the new one comes out.
Till Suzumi.
That's called Suzumi?
That's what it says. Or it's called Suzumi no Tojimari, or Suzumi's Locking Up.
Oh, with the doors, yeah.
And November 11th, 2022.
It's gonna be in theaters here or theaters Japan.
I'm looking it up right now. It will release theatrically in Japan on November 11th, 2022. Its distributor, Toho, Crunchyroll, in partnership with Sony Pictures and Wild Bunch, will have acquired the film rights, excluding Asia, and will release it in early 2023.
We're gonna fly to Japan just to watch this movie without subtitles. Tori, translate real time. Real time. You have to know what's going on.
Well, we'll hold up our phones and we'll just try to do like real time translation where it'll capture it. Our phones will probably die before the films.
Yeah. That's very true.
Finish. I mean, they probably will have English. I mean, they have at least have English subtitles in Japan.
Yeah. By the way, I'm not sure if you saw someone new join the Discord, but it's one of my buddies, and he wants to do a guest episode. By the way,
Oh, of course. What do you want to watch?
he wants to watch One Piece, but I'm like, there's no way we have time to watch One Piece.
It's over 1,000 episodes.
I know,
Like,
and I told him no, so he's gonna try to find another.
what the?
But he's really, really into anime. Like when I was in high school when I first met him, he was someone I would talk about anime with all the time. So he was like one of the first people that that started to do like what me and you do on like a weekly basis. So
Okay.
his
Not against
it-
One Piece. I'm just saying it's not an episode. Like if he wants to
I
come
know.
over and like watch it, sure. But
yeah. I told him a movie. Like we could do like the first One Piece movie, maybe.
I'd be down for that.
Yeah, that'd be cool. But I just saw that because like I saw like in our text channels, it said like a new person appeared and his name he chose is so funny. You should go look at it real quick. It's totally how he would create his username.
Let's see here. Is it in general?
In general, I think I saw an admin.
Let's see here.
What does it say, Lance? What does it say?
Booty Warrior.
I love it. I love
Should
it.
I wave to say hi? I'm gonna
You
wave.
should
to say
wave.
hi.
You should wave to say hi. I'll wave to say hi. I'll wave to say hi.
a wild booty warrior appeared.
It's so funny. It's so funny. But anyways, I know he wants to do a guest episode. I know our good friend Kyle wants to do Chainsaw Man when it comes out, and I'm so excited for that because I'm all the way caught up in the manga.
See, now I'm gonna have to read the manga now just to get caught up
Why?
with you guys.
You don't have to get caught up. You just wait till the anime comes out and just watch the anime. You could be the person that doesn't know what's happening.
I don't want to know. I don't want to. I've already dealt with that with you with Spy Family.
That's true. You should.
I want-
You should. All right, fine. You should read Chainsaw Man, and we can do it like within like 10 chapters each with me, you, and Kyle.
Are we gonna do like weekly Chainsaw Man with Kyle?
I mean, it's coming out. It doesn't come out weekly. It comes out monthly. So we can
The episodes come out monthly.
the chapters.
No. I'm not talking about the manga. I'm talking about when the anime releases. Is it gonna be?
I mean, so the thing about that is, we did that with Spy Family, and we had no time for anything else. If me and you can find time to do that, plus our regular episodes, or just stockpile a bunch of episodes, I'd be okay with it.
Okay.
My problem is we got to be consistent because we're never consistent.
We are consistently.
Our listeners hate it
inconsistent.
when we're not consistent. I know they hate it because they take forever to watch episodes. Like, oh, it's been 2 weeks. They gotta have another episode now.
We are consistently inconsistent.
No. We can't be.
Hey, I tried early, like a couple weeks ago. Watched that movie. What was it we were talking about?
I have no idea.
I don't remember, but I watched it the next day and I said, "Hey, let's record it tomorrow." Give us one leg up, and you're like, "I can't. I'm busy. I got a family and other things."
Yes, I got things to do.
All right, that's fair. Maybe monthly. 10 chapters at a time. We'll figure it out.
Yeah,
The time. It's not coming out this year, right?
Yeah, it's coming out this year.
When?
I don't know.
This year. Okay.
I think that's what it said. I mean, there's already trailers out for it and everything. And
Oh, okay.
I mean, Mappa. I know Mappa's doing solo leveling, and I can't wait for that. Solo leveling's so good. I finished all that manga wise.
Listen, as long as Mappa is gonna, I want to see Attack on Titan. Attack on Titan, season
I'm not
4
even caught up with you. When's Attack on Titan come out?
Part 3 of season 4. Let me look it up. Let's see here. And it better be over because this is This is bullshit.
I bet my friend has watched Attack on Titan. He might do that with us if I can watch, because I need to get caught up anyways.
Let's see here. It still has not. It looks like there isn't a. Oh, still don't have an announcement yet from what I can see for when it's going to end sometime next year.
Okay, I can catch up by then.
Can you? You're so close.
Yeah, I can catch up.
Okay. All right. Anything we want to talk about more about this with 5 centimeters per second?
Nope, I think I'm good. What do you want to watch and review next time?
Do you want to do Children Who Chase Lost Voices?
Another $5.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
We can do that. It's Shinkai. We got to finish it out. It out. All right, that sounds good. All right.
All right.
We'll catch everyone next time when we watch and review Children Who Chase Lost Voices.
Bye.